Thank you for joining us tonight. This is the annual appreciation event for the Leadership Giving Association. We're so thrilled that you're here. We hope you had a good dinner. For some of you might be starting dessert first tonight, but my name's Gwen Allen. I'm the new Director of Major Gifts and Leadership Advancement, and we are grateful for you. Your leadership matters. And so I want to personally say thank you for each of you for your leadership giving over the years. I'm here tonight at the home of Ronnie and Laura Hedrick. So we're so grateful for them. Come on in to the camera here. And then we're also going to have a dessert demonstration with the 1961 chocolate mug cake and our special cocktail, which is the Passion of 1961 from none other than Chef Marcos Fernandez from 1961. So drum roll. He's going to be coming up soon. Sooner than later, hopefully. But really, this event is a token of our appreciation. And we are on location here. We're also joined by our CEO and President, Christina Kreiser-Jackson, and Catherine Fitzwater, the VP of Marketing. And so we're grateful to be with you tonight, and we look forward to having a good time. And now, Chef's going to begin with a special demonstration joined by Ronnie and Laura.
You didn't give us a cocktail.
Well, go ahead.
All right.
Yes.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
I'm sure you can hear me. Here's my sous chef. So, does everybody have their copy of the menu? It's 150 guesses or no's. So please, before we start, make sure you have a quarter cup of milk and some butter. It's okay if it's salted butter. Please make sure you have that. The first thing we're gonna need is the butter. So I gotta tell you, this recipe was a lifesaver during COVID because we had all the ingredients at home and my wife was able to eat something sweet while we were at home all the time in a mug. It's a mug cake. And it's the easiest, coolest dessert you can make at home with ingredients you can find anywhere, except for the chocolate chips. I think those are a little bit harder to find. Not everybody has chocolate chips in their pantry, but I'm sure everybody made something with cocoa powder at one point in their life. And it's probably old, but you can still use it.
They're asking how much butter.
So you only need about, and if you're watching,
I got this much.
yeah, that's perfect.
Repeat the question. Repeat the question.
The question?
Repeat the question. How much butter? How much butter?
How much butter? I would say you need less than a teaspoon. Okay, this much butter. Tiny little bit. So what you want to do is take your mug, you want to rub the bottom, okay? Just rub the bottom, and then you want to take and rub facing up, okay? You want to face up, you want to pull the butter upward. Because
I think you need more than a teaspoon.
no, I mean, I have a teaspoon, and it's working for me, sous chef. But you want to rub up. The reason you want to rub up, rub butter's
I
good.
like a lot of butter.
It's so it won't stick and it'll rise evenly if you're rubbing straight up. Okay, see the little ridges? It goes straight up. That means it'll rise like a mushroom and it'll bloom. If you do it kind of all over the place, it'll definitely tip over on you. I've seen that done with souffles. We do it all the time. Well, not at the restaurant anymore, but when we used to make souffles all the time. It's the easiest trick to go straight up, okay? Then you want to set that aside, okay? And a couple things you want to do while you're in the microwave, I'll show you later. You want to take your, we have an extra sous chef over here. Yeah, Gwen, thank you. Handing out paper towels. I wish I could hear all of you, but take that little quart container that I sent, or half quart container that I sent with flour and cocoa powder. It's got the baking soda in it. It's got the sugar in it. Shake it, okay? I want everybody to shake it, okay?
Excuse me. Fun facts.
Fun fact. Uh-oh.
We're curious. With that being said,
Shake it.
we have 3 things that we want to know what chef you have done in your life.
2 truths and a lie.
Okay. The first one is, was he a
What's up?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Second one is, was he a chef? I don't know. Third one is, was Chef a news anchor for Telemundo? Two truths and a lie. You saw him shaking that cocoa powder. Which
And he
two
doesn't
do you
speak
think it
Spanish.
is? Put it in the comments, and the first one to get it right, we're sending you a prize.
Not a stripper.
I don't think they like your cocoa shaking.
Mark, really? You don't think I'd make it as a stripper? Look at this, man. Agreed.
Tell them.
Dang. So you're right. The two truths and a lie. I used to be a morning anchor for Telemundo. Tu mundo, tu canal, ¿qué más? Telemundo, chef and TV. That's awesome. Yes. So I was on Telemundo. I was a morning anchor back when I was in culinary school. Fun fact. When I went to culinary school, I got the craziest job offer to become a morning anchor, and I took it because I needed the job so I can go to culinary school. It's the only job that started at 5 and ended at 11 a.m. in the morning. So 5 to 11, paid really well. I was able to make my 12 o'clock class, and I was an anchor. It was the craziest thing ever. And I didn't like it.
So they use different cocoa powders because mine started.
Yes. So we ran out of your cocoa powder and went to my cocoa powder. But they're both cocoa powders. They're just different. Mine bloomed a little bit. So that's why it's so yellow or not as dark. So once you shake it vigorously, you put that right into your mixing bowl, okay?
And rub up.
Rub up. So what's next, sous chef? It says rub the butter on the inside of the mug to avoid sticking when cooking.
So we are combining the dry ingredients minus the
The
chocolate.
chocolate chips. Do not put those chocolate chips in.
So, Chef, we have another question. Is shaking the new sifting?
Yes. Well, it does a great job of breaking it up if you shake it right. Except for me, I didn't shake it right. But remember, you needed, how much was it? Quarter cup of milk.
Yes.
And then I provided you with the oil and the vanilla in one. And you can go ahead and mix it all. Take a quarter cup of milk and your oil. You want to mix it in that bowl, okay? If you don't have a whisk, you can use a spatula, like my sous chef.
Yes.
And you want to mix it so it becomes like chocolate pudding. Oh man, that looks so good. Oh my gosh. I can eat it right out of there. That's the fat kid in me talking. So I'm gonna have my other sous chef, Ronnie. He's like, what?
Here to watch.
He's
Just
gonna
rinse
run
it.
it.
Just to rinse it.
Oh.
You can lick it first.
Oh.
It's got no egg in it. So we're gonna take that mixture that we did, okay? Now, if anybody wants me to slow down, let me know. Yeah. Then I can't bake it.
Can you repeat the steps that really quick that you just did?
Okay, so you want to take your flour mix, the little container, shake it, 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 shake it. And then you want to add that to a mixing bowl. Take your quarter cup of milk that we didn't provide and pour it in there with the oil. The oil has the vanilla bean in it already.
So, Chef, I have a question.
Yes.
Does it matter what type of milk? 2%, 1%, whole milk?
I
It's going
would
to change the consistency.
say
at all?
whole milk is the best way to go
Okay.
because there's a little bit more fat content. It does and it doesn't matter if you use 2% milk. But the more fat content, the better.
So some people were asking about using heavy whipping cream. That'd
Ooh,
be fine
yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's a little heavier.
Heavy whipping
Too
cream.
much.
Yeah, you don't want to use that.
Would it be keto friendly?
Yeah. High calories.
Well, there's already sugar in it. So this
Oh.
dessert's not keto friendly any which way
Could you
do
substitute with like stevia or something like that to make it?
it. Probably.
Yeah.
You can probably use
It
stevia.
won't taste the
So-
same.
Yeah.
I would say you want to pour it into the middle, starting to the middle of your mug.
And hers is darker.
I
Would
had
you-
different cocoa powder than
We went through.
What about if the butter was not salted?
There's already a bit of salt in there. So there's salt in your recipe already. So this is the point where you want to get your chocolate chips and slam them in there.
We have some people already looking their list. They're jumping right in.
We did it too.
So you want to just shake it a little bit, make sure it's flat. That was good.
Yes.
Is that?
I
It's a quarter bottle.
don't know.
Are you
Sous
sure
chef.
it's not a hat? Okay.
Does yours look different?
It's a lot thicker because mine's very thick.
Did you put the oil in?
I did.
So
And you're not.
that looks really good. I don't know who I'm looking at, but
Whose is, yeah, whose is that?
how's that
looks
taste? Tastes good. So when we put this in the microwave, the next step, I'm going to show you guys how to make some whipped cream. Okay, you don't have to do this tonight. You can take some ice cream and put it right over the top. Put some fresh raspberries. Raspberries go really well with it. Right after we bake it.
You see the roof
Now-
ends.
Who?
The roof ends. That's
that-
it. Yeah.
Hey. Now, this is very important because if you have a 1,000 watt microwave, it's going to take a minute and 30 seconds. If you have a 1,200 watt microwave, it's going to take a minute and 15 seconds. So every 200 watts,
How would they know?
if you, most microwaves, when you open the inside, it'll tell you either on the side what you have.
I feel like we
Look
tried
right
to
there on
figure
the
this
top.
out last
Yeah.
time.
I think yours was, I guess, it's right up there.
Where?
Right up there.
Mark, you're not good.
This might be the reason you overcook everything.
Yeah.
So we're doing 1,000 watt. So for us, it's going to be a minute and 30 seconds each mug. We're going to do one mug at a time, and we're not going to leave any mugs behind. Sorry, I know jokes are terrible. That's why I didn't make it in Telemundo.
That jokes.
Yeah, that jokes. What's 17 kilowatts? 17 kilowatts. It should tell you how many watts that kilowatts. I don't have a watt conversion in my phone. Tim Campbell is actually really good at this. You can look it up.
He's got his
How we doing?
iPhone. He's gonna tell you.
I don't either. That's why I'm asking. What does your microwave say? It should be either on the back or on the side. Every microwave has to tell you. It's like part of their FCC or FEC regulations.
Kilowatts or what?
Kilowatts to watts.
17
I'm
kilowatts.
sure it's 1,000. It's probably standard.
It's about 1,200.
You're right.
Tim's showing us.
Or something.
Can you see? Tim showing what?
I think my microwave is older than me. Probably. I don't blame you. It probably is.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, 17 watts. So how to
1700
cook?
watts.
It's actually so
Half the time
1,700
almost.
watts. Add or deduct. So it's 45 seconds for you. 45 seconds is what it'll
You
come
know
out.
how to do math.
Yeah. You what? I'm really good at math.
You know how to do math.
What if it says 1.8?
Well, then do 50 seconds.
That
Wow.
was my
Oh my gosh, look at her.
Oh, yum.
So we're gonna let hers rest because it's super hot. We're gonna
That
put
was
mine
the
in.
really thick one,
Yeah.
right?
Woo!
Yeah. Consistency, right?
Did we already add the chocolate chips?
Ansley.
Yes.
Ansley's looks good.
You want to add the chocolate chips right before you pop it in the microwave, so they sit in the top. See?
Do you want me to get the ice cream?
Yeah.
Good the
So-
end.
So guys,
Service
I am
number 2.
going ahead and give you a quick recipe on how to do whipping cream. Heavy whipping cream. If you want to do whipped cream, okay, couple cool things that we can do is while it's hot, add some raspberries to it. Okay?
Yum.
1, 2, 3, 4 raspberries. Press them down. You can do more. Raspberries are great. I'm gonna do 6 raspberries. 6 raspberries, and I'm gonna right here. I have about 3 cups. 3 cups of heavy cream. I'm gonna use half of this, so it's about 1.5 cups of heavy cream. Okay. Here's 1.5 cups of heavy cream, guys, just to make. And I've got a little vanilla extract. Right here, I put about, what did I put? A teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1 tablespoon of, actually 2 ounces of powdered sugar. Okay, so 2 ounces. I'm gonna need half of this. I'm doing half of this. So I'm gonna need half of the container. I'm gonna take half of my vanilla. Okay, and I'm just gonna whisk. And I've got a bad shoulder, and I can still do this. Okay. It's gonna take a minute, but you'll see once it starts to form some solid peaks or halfway, you'll see the peaks. It'll start to firm up. Right? Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that. We got another success.
Cheers.
So it's starting to, so what happens with a whisk, it's introducing air to the cream, and the air is getting trapped in there. That air is what makes the whipping cream. So once it starts to get a little bit more firm, which is 1.5 cups, doesn't take as long as 3 cups. And you can do it by hand still without needing a blender. But you can see it's already kind of almost doubled in volume. And not that I have a bad shoulder. I'm trying to do it as slow as possible so I don't hurt myself. It's already starting to.
You have 2 sous chefs right next to you, Chef.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, wait a minute, Laura.
Yeah, you don't need to be doing
Look at that. She is a pro. You can. So once it starts to get a little bit more thick than it is right now, you want to help it by adding, and this is 1.5 tablespoons. I'm going to take half of this, okay? Because I only took half of my cream. You add the powdered sugar.
Wait, what was
Last-
the first step? Can you repeat the first step?
Yes, once you start whipping, I have 3 cups of heavy cream here. I only did 1.5 cups. It's 3 cups of heavy cream, 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. I'm actually gonna do half of everything. Okay, just. Yeah, what's the
Yeah, my arm is burning.
So let me show you the trick. So you can use your wrist.
Ronnie,
Like this. Go. Just your wrist.
Just my wrist, okay?
There you go. I know. I'm just kidding. You're doing great.
I'm trying just to move
Yeah.
my
So you
wrist.
just go like this.
Just show
Here you
them how
go.
it's done.
You're doing it the same way
I've got a bad shoulder. My wrist moves faster. I'm just kidding.
If it was just your wrist, your shoulder wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it
true.
still hurts because it's got a tendon attached to this part right here.
I think that's good enough.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
tired.
Get out the machine.
Wait, let's get the machine out. All right, ready for the machine? There, look, it's starting to get there. Oh my gosh. So right about there, you want to add, I'm going to add whoop, a little bit of that. Oh, that's whoa. Why is that whoa? Wrong one. Go ahead, keep going. Here's the, there we go. Half of the vanilla. You'll never notice. We're going to eat it all. It's going to go to the same place. How's that feel?
Hey,
I'm gonna whisk it over for you. Yeah. So they did most of the work, so now it's the easy part. Now it's gonna start coming together. So here we go. Look, it's already getting firm. I can switch hands. There it is. Whipped cream.
But in your
And-
kitchen, you use a machine, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. If you go too far, it'll turn into buttercream. So So you don't want to go too far. You want to get it to right about there, to where it just kind of holds firm. You want to try it? Go with it, baby.
Very good.
Right? You want some on yours?
Yeah, I have ice cream too. Right there.
I put a little bit of whipped cream right on top. Look at that. That is so delicious. We'll do ice cream on this one.
Sure.
And we'll even do some raspberries on that.
Should I do wheat?
Yeah, we just put it on the plate. Put the ice cream in the middle. Look at that. So next, we did a cocktail. You guys got your cocktail kits? Please tell me you got your cocktail kits. You also have 3 raspberries with a little passion fruit.
Pause for a commercial break.
We're gonna pause for a commercial break for a second.
Okay.
Wait, here comes, somebody's coming to pause.
Here, will you mute that?
We're gonna do the drink for a second.
In the door, there's like 4 things of Prosecco.
I think they're-
Thank you all so much for being here. And before we have a toast of good cheer, we just wanted to say a couple of words of thanks and appreciation. We are so grateful that Guy Bostick, Mr. Linder, Buddy Fletcher, and George Jenkins created the Leadership Giving Association over 40 years ago. And you all are part of that society, giving over $1,000 to help improve lives and strengthen the community. This year was a tremendous year, but because of your support and your leadership, we were able to support in bigger ways than we've ever imagined, providing over 250,000 meals to those that were in need, direct assistance to over 5,000 individuals, which included rent, mortgage, utilities, bills, and childcare and adult care, providing 1,200 deliveries of food to those that were food insecure, and then also providing frontline providers, childcare and adult care as well. So we just want to say thank you. We hope that you guys will join us on June 29th in person at the Polk Theater to celebrate this. And I hope you'll join our board chair, Tim Campbell, and our entire board as we help celebrate all the great work that's happened this past year. It has been a tremendous year of change, but it has been a tremendous year of assisting others. And we are just so grateful on behalf of all the staff that you all have been able to give us that opportunity to provide that assistance. We're looking forward to another great year of new miracles and new happenings, but we just wanted to say thank you real quick before we have this toast of good cheer and say thank you so much to the Hedrick family for having us tonight. So thank you all. We wish we could see you all in person, but we hope to see you soon. Thank you all.
And we're back.
How we
And we're
doing?
back from this commercial with Chef Telemundo.
Tu mundo, tu canal, ¿qué más? Telemundo. So, you have your little 3 raspberries floating in a passion fruit sauce. Yes. Ronnie, can I get 2 champagne flutes?
Surprise.
Sure. Those are our new champagne flutes. So, how is it? Can I get a thumbs up? All right.
Yay!
Isn't that so good? I'm so glad you enjoyed it. So ice cream and whipped cream go really good with it, and especially raspberries. So take your little cool little bottles that we sent with you. We're gonna twist them off. And she's making some more for the rest of the crew here. We've got this like great, ginormous camera crew here. There's like 14 people here.
All wearing masks.
Everybody's wearing masks.
I'm back.
You just can't see my mask. So these are our champagne flutes.
We drink bourbon.
We call them bourbon champagne flutes. So if you're up to it, you can take this little passion fruit and raspberry sauce, add about half the amount. Okay, somebody's gonna get 2 raspberries, somebody's gonna get 1.
That's passion fruit liqueur.
Yes. So it's a passion fruit liqueur that we make. We actually infuse. I didn't go half and half, so I'm gonna. I'm all about Pinot Libra. So halvesies over here. See? Yes, my birthday's in October. So you just pour the champagne in it, okay? Oh my gosh. And you pour the champagne in the other one. Look, I am so good. I am so good. Look at that.
That's a little off. Cheers.
Stop it. I'm pretending. All right, look. There we go. Now it's perfect. Kind of. So you've got raspberry in there. You've got passion fruit. Now this, with the chocolate, is to die for. I promise. Ronnie, you want to try that one with me? Tell me what you think. Shall we do it? Yeah, have a bite. You have a spoon? Oh my gosh. That's so freaking good.
And what are you gonna call that at 1961?
Pasión 61.
United Way.
The novela.
United Way.
United Way. Right? Isn't that good?
United Way.
It's a great pairing.
Oh,
Passion
they're
fruit and
loving it.
chocolate
They're saying-
are
They're all smiling.
we're sharing this.
They think
That's why. Oh my gosh, we get ice cream. I love ice cream.
We have some people who want to be your next guest cook in the kitchen. So we're ready for another
Oh my gosh.
Chef Marcos show.
Wow, that is so good.
Marissa Green's ready to be here.
Oh, someone
What a
had
good
question
pairing.
about fruit.
Guys, please enjoy. I hope you had dinner before
Wait,
this.
Chef, we have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is the special fruit sauce alcohol? I think alcoholic.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
It's Chinello, right?
Huh?
The brand was.
It's well, we actually added some pisco, which is a brandy, and more passion fruit and passion fruit chinello, which is what?
I'm sorry, it's not on the next question.
Next question.
Sorry. What do you think of adding instant espresso into the cake as a change-up?
Sure.
Ooh, that would be good.
I mean, it's yours. You own the recipe now, so you do what you want to it. You can add caramel to it. It'd be really good. Yeah.
Holly asked,
Peanut butter to it would be great.
I added the raspberry passion fruit into the cake. It was good.
Oh wow, yeah, passion fruit and
Ooh,
chocolate
good
are an
idea.
amazing combination.
Oh,
That was
Chef,
smart.
chef put oil in the whipped cream. You can do whatever you want.
What
Yeah,
he did to make it
look at that,
stick.
and it's still good, and it tastes good.
Randy said, so what you're saying is the raspberry mixture was for a drink, not the cake, just asking for a friend.
Yes, yes, it was.
Something I would.
Cheers. That's why it was in the bottom part of the recipe. But
There's
it's
more
okay.
of those. We want to try some.
These?
Yeah.
You want to try mine? Wait, hold on.
There's all
Oh, I can make one.
So Chef
Oh,
Marcos,
that's so
this is
good.
another question. What is your number one hot tip for cooking in the kitchen that every chef should know?
Clean as you go.
Oh, my
You see me over here.
Seriously, clean as you go. Because everybody around you would hate you if they had to clean behind you. So in my kitchen, and my wife will completely vouch for it, I clean as I go. I cook and I wash. I cook and I wash to make sure that the area that I'm cooking in always stays clean. Because it's hard to organize yourself when you have a mess in front of you. And we have
Which we have a mess in front of.
we have a mess in front of us, but we're all cooking. I mean, I already finished my mess, and I'm like already getting OCD from it.
I'm making cocktails.
But he's making cocktails. She's making more cake for everybody. We're
A lot
having a good
going
time.
on here.
Chef, another question is, can you tell us a little bit about your restaurant?
So 1961. Pardon?
In your new event space.
Oh yes. So 1961. Most of you already know that's the year my parents came from Cuba. They were exiled in '61, and I wanted to pay homage to my family, so I named it 1961. There's a big mix of Peruvian, Cuban, some Italian, French techniques. So as a chef, I've been cooking for 25 years. I started in Colorado, where I was an anchor for Telemundo when I went to culinary school, and I picked up a lot of great culinary skills by working at French restaurants, Italian restaurants, and then traveling to Peru and working for free, learning how to make ceviches, all the Peruvian food, and that's how my palate became what it is. And slowly throughout the years in all the country clubs I worked at, I was able to introduce the Cuban Latin fusion because I wanted to make my food more fancy and more palatable for the public, and it became 1961. And that's how 1961 was born, through all the help of all my friends in Lakeland, through all the events I did, through the country club, Lakeland Country Club. and San Jose Country Club in Jacksonville. So I was able to develop all my recipes, roll them slowly, and have a good time.
So
And
Chef,
here I am.
another direct message was, are you opening up any new restaurants?
So tomorrow I'm driving to Tampa to look at a location in Tampa for a new 1961 in Tampa. In October, we're opening up a 150-person banquet room space next door. So we're gonna have 3 rooms. One of them, we will be able to feature chef's tables. It'll have about a table for 10 people that we can break up for 50. It'll have a bar, and you'll have a clear view of the kitchen. There'll be glass, and you can see what we're doing and preparing from the other side.
Kind of like this.
Yep, kind of like this, without the Zoom.
Did you want to hold on?
You'll be live, so I'll be able to walk around and talk to you. But we're gonna be doing more cooking classes. We're gonna have a full kitchen next door. We'll be able to do all the events that you need, up to 150 people. And we're excited. I think it's gonna be a win-win for Lakeland and for the restaurant. I mean, we're already doing so many events now. This is just gonna grow us to a different capacity.
Chef, what is your favorite shopping center?
Publix, of course.
Are there others?
Are there others? I mean, as a chef, I shop around online a lot. There's products that I can't get locally, but I get most of my stuff. My cream for today was from Publix. My raspberries, we all know this brand. We all see this brand right at Publix. So yeah, I do a lot of shopping at Publix. But when I can't get stuff, I go to online and I go to all my chef websites, which I can't tell you all those because there's so many.
And Chef, last direct message, why do you support United Way?
United Way is, I mean, I've been supporting the United Way for Christina and I had this conversation on Sunday while we were making these kits. And I've been supporting United Way for the last 10 years, since I started at the Yacht Club, doing events at farms, crazy paella parties, taco events. I think it's a great way to give back to the community. You know, they really support local, and it's huge for me as a local business to have a company that supports right here in Lakeland, not just a global where all the money goes, you know, everywhere. You don't really get to see the layers of it. I think United Way does a good job here locally, and I've always been a big supporter of United Way, especially with Christina. She's always been there. We had this conversation 10 years ago. It was a different Christina. It was a different Chef Marcos. It was a lot of fun, but she's so awesome. She's been great for United Way. So she's trying to tell me to go the other way, but I got to talk about Christina. She gets embarrassed by it. She's done an amazing job throughout the years, and I got to give her lots of kudos. Yeah. She's all embarrassed right now. She's turning red, pink, purple, whatever color. But look at her. She's even nodding her head. But I got to give her kudos. I've known Christina for 10 years, and she's done an amazing job for United Way and for the community. Stop crying, Christina. I love the questions, guys. I appreciate it.
We just had a couple of people share the best thing that's happened. Someone said they started teaching, been a nurse for 18 years.
Oh, wow.
Marissa Green shared the best thing to happen to me last year is getting more sleep during the pandemic and being able to work from home, so I've enjoyed my home. Mary Stevenson shared my grandson was accepted into Harrison.
Wow.
Denise shared
Yeah.
better quality of life in general. And Holly shared best thing the last year, I adopted 2 kittens.
Mhm.
Oh, and then we have more. Donna Sheehan said became a grandma for the first time. Lots of Marcos, you're amazing. Uh-huh. I think it was up here. Sean shared that son is graduating. Jeanette said she has a doctorate degree, Dr. Rod Crowley. Woo, congrats. Tori Bateman said got pregnant and baby number 2.
It's a COVID baby.
Jeanette, we like that you got that credit for the doctoral degree.
That's awesome. Well, I really enjoy it. I appreciate you guys coming out and everybody spending their Tuesday night out here with us. The support. You guys donate some money or what?
I hope so. No free events, people.
Come on.
It's all for a
guys.
good cause.
It's all, you're not paying me, you're
So,
paying the event. Pay me right away. Let's do
yeah.
this.
You know, we're enjoying hosting Chef Marcos and the United Way, and appreciate all y'all participating in this capacity. Look forward to the future events, which I don't think are far off, when we all get together and do it face to face, where we can come around and really hit you hard for money. But
At the new 61 space.
yeah.
Yeah.
Marcos just offered a spot up to host an event, so
Heck
that's
yeah.
awesome.
You're the MC though.
I'll do that after a few of the prosecco's. So, thank y'all for attending. I know we've got a good group, big group, far surpassed, I mean, what I thought we'd have for this type of event. So,
It's fun.
would like everybody to at least consider stepping up your give this year. I know everybody post-COVID now, 2021, everybody's getting back to work. If you're able to, I know United Way would sincerely appreciate any step up you're able to do. I think they've even got a link where you can click and say that you'll raise your hand and say you'll either step up or at least give a little more. But with everybody getting back to work, if you're able to give more this year, let's try to help United Way and help these people that donate their time to give back to the community and take care of those that can't take care of themselves.
The Jackson family will pledge tonight. And
Oh,
step up.
awesome.
She's the first one. So if any of y'all out there are able to do the step up and want to click down there on the bottom and let them know that you'll step up your give, 2021 could be really great for United Way in the local community.
Heck yeah. Good job.
Thank you, Jeff.
So cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Wait, this is yours. Hold on. This is mine.
Oh,
Here we
cheers
go.
to celebrating the spirit of philanthropy and inspiring others.
Yes.
Cheers.
Thank you. We're getting lots of thank yous. We're getting some welcome Gwen to the team.
Oh, yes.
Welcome, Gwen.
Gwen, thank you. Welcome.
Thank you for a fun night. Lots of thank yous.
How many step ups?
What? You want me over there? What? Okay.
So let's ask some questions. What's our next giveaway? Let's do a bunch at one time.
This is really so what was your favorite part of the dinner? Or the dessert?
It's so good. It's so easy.
Chef, will you ask them what their favorite part of the dessert was?
That's cool.
Okay, so dessert or drink.
What was your favorite part of the dessert?
Mixing it with the drink.
Oh, yeah. The
that
little
good?
raspberry. Actually, if you take the
Oh,
raspberry
there's another one.
and you
Oh, that's
pour it in there. Oh, yes. Here, put it in there.
but please go ahead.
No.
Oh, it's all on now.
This will put that
So we have one right here. We have one right
Who was that for?
About that
The
one.
kids.
It's going to help them sleep better.
Yes.
Better.
No melatonin tonight.
No. Oh, my gosh. That
Happy
raspberry
birthday.
is a great idea.
I think that was my idea.
Yes. Somebody else did it. But I'm going straight.
Yeah,
to
People are saying they're grateful that they saw their buddies that they missed.
Hmm?
People love the chocolate and the prosecco.
It's a great combination.
Good combo.
Ask them if they received.
Christina, tell them about all the cocktails you've had me try. I made you try. I know. Christina has, throughout the years, have tried all my cocktails that I made. Come over here, Christina. Oh my gosh, I'm not
And
on
her
mute.
favorite is Jack and Diet Coke. Fanciest one they have.
Wait, don't mute me.
No muting.
Don't mute it. No, Christina, I did a cocktail. Which one's your favorite cocktail? I made like, come closer. Why?
What is it called?
They know that you're right there. They can see you. Come over here. Come here, Christina. Come here. Come on, you're the president. You do this. She does a great job. She's a little embarrassed. But I made this one with what was it on top?
Cinnamon.
The pisco sour.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Oh,
good
so
one.
we make a pisco sour at the restaurant. That is to die for. And it's her favorite. I made that. Which United Way event did I make that at? That was at Ron Clark's house, right? Oh my gosh. So I brought that. I was when I was still at the club. So I worked for the yacht club at the time, and I made pisco sours for everybody. And everybody really enjoyed it. And that's, I'll tell you that recipe came from my wife. She's from Peru. It's a Peruvian dish, Peruvian cocktail. And they have a recipe. It's 3-2-1. It's like 3 lemon, 2 pisco, 1, I don't remember. Or is it 1-1-1? That's what it was. It was 1 ounce of pisco, 1 ounce of simple syrup, 1 ounce of lime juice, plus 1 egg yolk, egg white. And you shake it vigorously with ice, and you strain it right into a cup, and it's amazing. And you tap cinnamon over the top. That was one of the best ones. That was my favorite. It's always
Sure
been my
about your
favorite.
paella.
Oh my gosh, yes. So we can cook paella for up to 250 people. We have a pan that takes 3 people to carry. And we did it over Sun Fun at one of the events, one of the nights that we did. So if you want to book that, it's about $27 a person. If you want 27 times 250, it's quite a bit of money, but we've done it for 50. We can do it for 30. 30 is kind of the minimum because of our pan size, but we do 30, 50, we do about 150, and there's a beautiful big dog. That's a bull mastiff, right? French mastiff. French mastiff, French bulldog, French
So,
mastiff.
we have some more
something.
prizes we can give away.
Come here, puppy. You cannot have chocolate.
Ask them to name one partner agency.
Oh yeah. How about you name one partner? They heard you. Name one partner agency. You gotta come over here.
In the chat box.
In the chat,
Visty.
we're also asking them for their Lucid letters, Visty.
Visty.
We'll write it down.
Oh, Misty, good.
We're gonna send you a
Right on.
gift.
That is awesome. Aw. Hey, buddy. How you
Look
doing?
at this big.
This is the
bottle.
other sous chef we have over
What are
here.
the 3 areas that United Way supports? We're also
So-
asking them their favorite memory. They're doing it in the chat.
What are the 3 areas that United Way supports? Answer now. I'm waiting for the answers. Nobody yet.
No one's replying.
First person to put the 3 areas that are areas of impact.
Education, health, and financial. Right on.
Marissa Green.
Good job.
All right, Violet Sears.
Good.
I was
I
gonna say
can't
party.
see that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I have to reach in and like.
Those are the reasons. Good job.
United Way raised So does anybody know how much United Way raised last year?
So far.
Drum roll. Got that shoulder, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Shh. Nobody. Everybody's thinking.
Okay. Well, who can name the areas in the Leadership
Wait.
Giving Association? The other sous chef.
Helps.
What'd they say?
Couldn't read it.
Can you read the last comment, please?
The other sous chef helps.
My mother said 9.5. She's on. I said
Ronnie, can you read the last comment in there?
The other sous chefs help clean the floor.
Yes.
Oh,
absolutely.
yes.
Those guys, there's nothing on the floor.
These
They
guys.
did a great job. They're already clean and gone. They're so efficient.
9.5. The closest.
How many?
Over 19. We're expecting to get closer to 22.
Over,
What?
oh, not just 9, over 19 million.
$19
And counting,
Good job.
right now. So,
That's because of you guys. So I
Yes.
appreciate you guys.
very good.
What? Pizza? I'm just kidding.
Would you like a piece?
No, I'm done. I'm so done.
Tocqueville, you heard my question.
Can't. I
Thank
love chocolate. I
you.
love chocolate.
What was your
That's
I
it.
love chocolate.
Can you name the 4 areas of leadership giving?
Jeanette,
Tocqueville
Tocqueville.
is the top one
We got the answer.
at 10,000 or more. What other ones do we have? Starting at Young Leaders Society. That's right, starting at $1,000. Did you know if you're giving at $1,000 and you are a woman within United Way, then you can participate in all Women United events. And we are having a great time volunteering together and also participating in philanthropy with like-minded women. So we hope you'll join us. What else? one more for sure, two more. Besides Young Leader Society, we call them
I can't read that.
Women United Events here. Can you read that?
Women United events have been really good.
All right, well, don't miss
Hope to see you at
out.
the next one.
And we hope you'll tell your friends about it. So we'd love for you to continue your legacy of philanthropy by sharing it with your family and also inviting your friends along. So we also have our friends and benefactors at $1,000 and $2,500, and then we have our Democrate at $5,000 level. So those are all areas where we step up within the Leadership Giving Association, and we're grateful for all the ways that you serve this community through your giving. I read this earlier today. I know you've heard it before, but we want to tell you that your leadership matters.
Yes, it does. So, signing out from Tu Mundo, Tu Canal, ¿qué más? Telemundo. I had to. It was like 25 years ago when I did that. Why not, right?
Bringing it back.
Bring it. I'm done.
Good night.
Good
Thank
night.
you, Ronnie and Laura.
Good
Hedrick.
night.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for coming.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.